What's up, YouTube? In today's video, we are going to be doing our first reaction video on the channel. And basically, I just wanted to start some new stuff on this channel. I haven't posted in a couple months. Mainly, I'm just, honestly, Fortnite's getting kind of boring. And I want to use this channel as a reaction channel. And I'm going to make a different channel and start uploading videos on it next week. So I'll link that in the description in a couple videos later once I start posting some more reactions. And you guys can see me playing different games and all sorts over there. But I will also be making a Discord soon so that you guys can give me some suggestions of what to react to and all that. So, further ado, let's look at this video because it is weirdest movies I've ever watched. And this is a long one, a 40-minute, so expect a long video. But I hope you guys enjoy this.
I've never asked myself, out of all those movies I've watched,
Alrighty.
which movie is the
Weirdest.
And that's what we'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be revisiting
the weirdest to me is that one movie. They're all vegetables. I only see clips of it, but they're like all vegetables, and they get like cut up and stuff. I don't know. It's weird, bro. I don't know. It's like seems like a murder where it's just cooking. I don't know how to explain it. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, though.
I've watched and the ones that y'all have sent in, so we can finally come to a conclusion and find out, which movie was the weirdest. So grab your popcorn, get your stuffed animal, because it's a long video and it's gonna get weird. This first one comes in from Gabriel Penna on YouTube, who says, Toy Story?
We're all at the Padres house.
Is what I also thought at first. I never found Toy Story. Not in the slightest bit. But then I tilted my head and squinted a little, and I can low-key see it. As a kid, it would seem dope.
I mean, I guess it does feel kind of weird. Because it's basically if people were watching you, you know what I mean? It's like, it's basically if people broke into your house and were watching you. That's basically what the premise of Toy Story is. They're always watching you, but they don't want to know you're alive.
My toys walking around, having their own lives, going on little adventures when I'm not around. That's fire. But when you're grown, this is not tough. It'd be one thing if they were openly showing me they were alive, but these dudes are secretive about it just because they think people might freak out or something.
Grammarly provides a bunch of
YouTube Premium
to improve the correctness and style of your writing. Different colors denote.
As you can see, I'm not making money yet, so I need YouTube Premium.
We gonna freak out.
Give me 1K subscribers.
Creatures that can walk and talk and experience a deep range of emotions and stuff. We see them happy, see them sad. We even see them angry. We saw Woody get mad at Buzz when he was getting more attention from Andy in the first one. In the second one, we see that old fat farmer toy get mad at Woody trying to mess up his ticket out the toy hood. And in the third one, we see that Lobster was mad at humans. Y'all understand why that would be a bad thing, right? These dudes can grow to us. So imagine if one day I decide I don't want my toys no more, which to them is like damn near a death sentence, and these dudes decide in an act of revenge to turn me into a victim of a Toy Story creepypasta or something. I wouldn't like that. Or what if it's even pettier than that? I don't know. Mr. Potato Head don't like how I'll be playing with Mrs. Potato Head, so he decides to line both of us. It's talking toys, people. You don't know. Also, even from the toys perspective, it's just weird. I remember watching a MatPat video back in the day talking about it, and we're pretty much like their purpose. They exist for our amusement, so they have to kind of let us do whatever we want with them. And I know y'all were normal kids for the most part, but I need some kids back at elementary that'll make their Barbies and Power Rangers do some weird stuff. I mean, who could blame us? Curiosity killed the cat. But yeah, it'd be pretty weird if they were alive.
Some thoughts.
Now this one may be a surprise.
That's a reaction for a
different time. It's a Disney movie about a society of animal people. Bunnies, giraffes, donkeys. Almost every animal you can think of, it was there. You can see why it's so popular. But I regret to inform y'all.
I need a new chair.
Don't get me wrong though. It's an enjoyable movie with the usual Disney twist villain and a really powerful message about the prejudice minorities can face. I liked it, but I can't help but think Mickey knew what this would create. He knew where the money was. He knew who the target demographic was. Those dang furries. I was like 13 at the time this movie released, and I already knew this thing was gonna do post-mortem numbers in the furry community. Yeah, that's right. My problem with this movie is not the movie itself. It's the community it created. Y'all know I don't like judging people on this channel. Often. But the Zootopia fandom
weirdest communities, not weirdest movies.
Weird. Like, come on, bro.
But yeah,
What
there
is
is some
this?
weird ass
Or
people,
this,
bro.
or this. Like, what the? Y'all can call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I know they played into it on purpose. Like, they literally have this one scene in the movie where our main characters go to like this yoga place, and every animal there has no clothes on. Like, they're meant to be.
They're animals.
I get it's supposed to be funny, haha. But pause. You got elephant poop
All right,
all up in your face.
Whose idea was this? Whose idea was this? Whose ideas was this right here? What is the purpose of this? Why are they looking underneath their legs? And where is their dick? Or dick? Where is it at? I get it's a kids movie, but come on. Just don't make them do that.
Hey, it's like talking about some yoga. What kind of sick cover up is this? This is a
Nope, we're skipping this part.
what is even going on kind of weird. This movie's a spin on the Little Red Riding Hood
Little Red
story,
Riding
but
Hood.
instead of it being the classic
I
old granny guy,
I didn't want to get my
wolf again,
channel
it's a
shut down,
whodunit movie. A mystery movie where we go through the perspectives of the entire cast. Little Red, the grandma, the wolf, a lumberjack, and a squirrel to find out who's going around stealing recipes and goodies from around the woods. Now, while the plot of this movie is simple, these characters are all over the place. Little Red now knows karate like she's a part of Cobra Kai or something.
Did this movie have
Grandma,
under $1
instead of
million
being a helpless
budget?
Grandma is like this action movie.
I don't know when this movie
adrenaline
came
junkie.
out, but
The
it looks
big
like it was
bad wolf
made in
isn't
1990.
bad at all and is voiced by the guy from Emperor's New Groove. The lumberjack isn't a lumberjack, he's an aspiring actor. And the squirrel, this dude is clearly off that snow. These characters
I've never
are
seen this
ridiculous.
movie.
They even got that one goat that went viral on TikTok. The did I do? Thank you. Another thing for me was this movie's animation.
Hey, that looks like my dog. I think that's my dog. That's my dog. I'll put a picture on the screen right now. See, you guys see the similar? Here, actually, I have a picture. They are not with us anymore, but it looks like my dog. See? You guys see the resemblance? The Scottish Terrier is what that's called. You guys see the resemblance, I know you do.
Really bad. Like sometimes it's hilariously bad, but other times
Dang,
it's
a
just
wolf.
scary. This movie also reminded me of how silly
It's a
the
Scottish
original Red
Terrier.
Riding Hood story is. Because if you can mistake your grandma for an 180-pound wolf, then that says something about your granny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, honestly, this is such a stupid topic, or just a stupid story in general. Basically, because of what he said. How are you gonna notice your grandma? First of all, you're gonna see her arms. I don't think your grandma's arms are furry. And I don't think she's gonna look like a wolf. Like, I don't even know.
Brazilian wax place or
I don't think your grandma's gonna look like a
Gross.
wolf.
This next one comes in from Mr.
200-pound
Stinky99
wolf.
on YouTube, who told me to watch the movie Cats. Mr. Stinky, go shower, bro. Don't be proud of that. Putting a Mr. in front of Stinky, don't be proud. And before I get into this one, y'all already know how I feel about this furry stuff. And y'all know I'm allergic to cats. And this movie is literally
I know
all
that.
about humanoid cats.
I need much more.
Mr.
What the?
When I catch you, I'm not gonna lie.
Whose idea was this? Whose idea was this? Who? Just honestly, make it animated. You don't have to make them humanized.
I can see why this movie did horrible in theaters. It's literally a musical about cats who are... I don't even know what they're trying to do. Don't ask me for the plot of this one, because the whole time watching this, I was too busy being uncomfortable because of these cats' designs. Like, am I tripping, or does this look kind of sexual? Ugh.
I've noticed a theme of the budget of these
furry stuff be
movies.
throwing me off. But this is even worse than Zootopia, because at least in Zootopia the animals are moving like humans and have clothes, except that one scene. But in this one, these are real humans moving like animals, hissing at each other, making cat noises, walking on all fours, and they're like kind of naked. To make things worse, the real humans in this cast are some pretty popular people. Rebel Wilson, Jason
Wow.
Derulo, I'm not that surprised about that one. Idris Elba, and one no one would have ever
Yeah,
expected.
I
Taylor
honestly
Swift.
can't name one
And
movie
she's
that's
in the
had
movie.
Jason
And
Derulo
guess
in it.
what? As another cat.
can't.
Hear me out though. I just can't watch this.
I
There's
can name
nothing
his songs
technically
from 2020
inappropriate
though.
about this movie because they
I
just
think anybody
cats.
can do that.
Cats are always naked, but it just doesn't feel right. And I don't want to hear no one say, you only hating because you allergic. I'll have you know.
No, we're
even though
hating
these
'cause this
movies
movie
barely
is
kill me,
just
I still
weird.
think cats are cute. I even took care of a stray mama cat when I was a kid back in DR. Gave her milk and everything. R.I.P. But bro, you can't expect me to like cats this much.
What the fuck? Were they playing with their dick?
ER. Gave her milk and everything. R.I.P. But bro, you can't.
The movie directors knew what they were doing there. Tell you that.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, this
Ad. We're gonna have a lot of
Playing on
ads.
iPhone?
Video.
Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games.
And honestly, guys, I'm gonna split this video into 2 parts.
From the Discord, my dog. Why would you send this? Off the rip, this
Yeah, I'm gonna put this video in 2
being
parts.
in English, it's in Norwegian. That already made me scratch my head at it. It's about a Norwegian dude named Christian who owns a dog, but as you can tell, that's not a freaking dog. It's just a dude in a suit. It's supposed to be like one of those my partner identifies as a dog type of situations. Y'all know those videos. And I know the Bible says love thy neighbor, and I do love my neighbors. But bro, if I visited my mom's house and saw this as her pet, all the love is gone. I can't rock with this. I'm not gonna lie. This one has to be the worst one so far. It's worse than any.
Wait, have I seen this on TikTok? Or am I thinking of a family? I don't know. I saw something on TikTok. There's 2 people. I think this was real life. They were living like with a furry dog.
Said send me weird movies, but this movie is weird. With cats, yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's really just a musical with some oddly erotic looking cats. But this one, look, and why would you send this? I thought y'all rocked with me. I go over a lot of horror movies on this channel, and this movie made me feel more uneasy than any of the ones I've been over. Every scene of the dog next to the owner, or eating, or chilling in bed with him, just grosses me the heck out. Am I bugging? I just don't want to see this. I almost didn't finish watching it until I seen how deep this plot gets.
Wouldn't it get hot in there?
It
Just be pounds of sweat getting in the suit.
This is like normal to him. Owning Frank, that's the dog's name, it's just regular to him. Like, you can go down to freaking Petco and pick one of them up. So when he gets to scrolling on Tinder and matches with this shorty, he introduces her to Frank like it's regular, like he's introducing like a family Yorkie or something. And the girl is obviously, thankfully, weirded out. So she lets him know, he says okay, and then she leaves. All the right decisions have been made for now. But then she finds out our boy, I take that back, he's not my boy. The dude Christian is a multi-millionaire. And y'all already know how some ladies be when it comes to that cheddar. So guess what she does? She goes back. Yup, this pissed me off too. It was right here where I almost stopped watching. But then it got a little interesting. So the girl Sigrid, that's her name, eventually adjusts to this weird lifestyle because Christian tells her that's his childhood friend who wanted to live like this and blah, 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 blah. So she's cool, chilling with Christian and Frank, and she starts adjusting. Until one day, Christian decides to take all 3 of them up to this cabin he has for, you know, a little weekend getaway. And while up there, he tells Sigrid,
you can just tell this is going wrong.
You know, you want to disconnect, be in nature, enjoy the moments. So Sigrid,
I hate when they do that. No phones.
Yep, y'all could already sense the weird
I get you're
stuff
connected to your cellular devices, but
after having a couple of drinks, Christian walks out the room and leaves Sigrid alone with the dog. And in a turn of events, the dog doesn't attack Sigrid or anything weird.
No.
He actually warns her. He tells her this weird dog thing going on, he didn't want to do this. He's being forced to because Christian is a psycho. I told y'all it gets deep. This movie subverts your expectations to the max. Instead of the dog being like this killer furry thing,
good plot twist.
The owner who turns out to be the sicko, which low-key kind of makes sense. If you into this type of lifestyle, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're capable of anything. But it does not end there, because this movie also has one of the most disturbing endings I've seen in a minute. So after finding out Frank is not willingly being a good boy, Sigrid eventually escapes after Frank gave her a window of opportunity. But realizing he's probably being tortured, she goes back to save him. And that was her worst mistake. After knocking out Christian while saving Frank, we see Christian get back up and knock her out. Should've just left, my girl. You should've just left. We then get a mini time skip. How far into the future? We don't know yet. But what we do see is Christian feeding Frank like normal. Okay, that's kind of sad to see, but it's still expected. But then we see Christian head to the barn outside and feed another dog. Yup.
Oh, it's her.
Who's in that suit? It's Sigrid, who has been turned into another dog human just like Frank. Oh, my girl, you should have just left. But, it's not over. Because when Christian gets back in the house, we see a third bowl. And
what?
I'm not going to lie to you. The second he put the third bowl down, I already knew what was about to happen. Call me a genius, call it my sixth sense, or call it predictable, but I just knew. The person that approaches that third bowl is a baby. Specifically, Christian and Sigrid's baby, who he's raising as a dog. Oh my How could these get...
What the who directed this? Someone actually came into an idea and said, all right, so our premise for a movie is we're going to have this guy that gets dogs and gets humans and basically combines the two and keeps the cycle going and going and going throughout the family.
Any worse. The next one up, I was gonna go over it regardless, but shout out to Mr. Edit for suggesting it. Oh, you Arabic, my boy? Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam.
What does that mean?
Dominican. Minecraft.
I'd do anything.
These ads, bro.
Excellent choice. Yep, he keeps her ready for anything.
I don't care. I'm not cutting him out. Takes too long.
Before I talk about this movie, I need to tell y'all how much I loved Minecraft as a kid. Y'all don't understand. Every day after elementary, I'd come home and watch Sky Does Minecraft and Team Crafted play cops and robbers, or Hunger Games, or...
If you remember the tiny turtle, little lizard, them, that's who I always used to watch.
Just a mod review.
I'm different from everybody. I like some different people
made me want to be a YouTuber
than the usual.
Obviously, that was before everything that happened with Sky, but that doesn't change the fact that I loved it. Bro, I love this game so much. I had worlds where I would build homes for my grandparents, like they were gonna play with me. They don't know what Minecraft is, but that's just how much I loved it. I thought anybody could play. So for me last year to see a Minecraft movie trailer, I was hyped. It meant the world to me. You know,
I still haven't seen it. Shocker, I know. Get mad at me all you want. I haven't seen the movie still. I don't know why. I need to watch it sometime. Maybe I should watch it over Christmas break, you know? Like, at some point I have to watch the movie. Because aren't they going to come out with another one or whatever? So I should probably watch the other one. Because it's been a while. And I got to start watching the movies. Stop getting behind.
10 years too late for me, but I was still hyped. But then I saw Jack Black as Steve and Jason Momoa as Jason Momoa. Oh my goodness, they ruined my childhood. Or so I thought. As some of y'all may have seen on my community post or on my IG, I went to watch it this weekend. And honestly, it wasn't terrible. I might even say it was an enjoyable experience. I'm not saying it's a cinematic masterpiece. It's not The Godfather or anything. But with a decently sized crowd and some friends who played Minecraft and don't take stuff too seriously, you'll enjoy it. Like honestly, the movie had no depth to it. The storyline was bland. It was really just Jack Black doing funny faces and line delivery.
Yep,
but
that's the entire movie.
That was probably the funnest theater experience I've had since No Way Home. Like no joke, in my theater, every time they made a reference to something, everyone would just start applauding. I am Steve.
Whoa!
Flint and Steel. Chicken jockey. I'm serious too. This dude Steve could have taken a dump on screen and they still would have applauded. And that's what this movie was.
I would always see, as this video is obviously like 6-7 months old. 6-7 months old. God damn it. You know, it's old, and I would always see these like employees being like, please do not throw popcorn, you're gonna be escorted out. You aren't gonna escort every person out. You might, but if you're on that book of a length, I don't even know what to tell you, dude. Like, it's the janitor's job to clean it up. I don't want to be mean or anything, but it's their job to clean it up. Hey, give them some extra money for working overtime. You know what I mean? But that always make me mad. Being like, okay, so don't throw popcorn, don't applaud and shit like that. They're gonna do it. You know they're gonna do it. So don't even warn them to not to.
Did the Thing movie, and it was great. My favorite scenes were the one at the ending where the villain kept trying to sneak attack Steve and kept failing. That one genuinely made me laugh. They also had this little side story with this villager who accidentally goes into the real world, and after he gets freaking hit by a car, he ends up falling in love with Jennifer Coolidge, and they get married the next day. Like, it was so random. And of course, the Technoblade tribute, that was sweet. W to Sebastian, the kid who played Henry, for suggesting it. Literally only issues I have with this movie, besides the, you know, the chaotic plot, is one, there was too many spider jockeys, and their spawn rate isn't that high in the game. And two, there was this weird scene during the Elytra sequence where Jack Black and Jason Momoa started 69ing to get through a small hole?
What?
Like, are we serious, bro? I had to watch this in 3D. Minecraft movie, for what it is, though, it was enjoyable. I'm actually glad it was random and goofy and not how I played Minecraft. Man, the way I treat my villagers...
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
But although weird,
Let's look at that again. Let's see what... Actually, went out, but he is... Okay, so he has them tied to a rope. Actually, chains. Are they tied to him or the wall? I can't tell. I don't know what they're doing. Are they trying to dig down, trying to get some diamonds for him?
But yeah, it was good. But although weird, this movie was only the tip of the iceberg compared to the other movies y'all sent. And I just kind of wanted to review it. This next one comes in from Jake Foxer from the Discord, who not only submitted a movie, but made a special request for me to shout out his dog who sadly passed away. What if I say no? Nah, I'm just kidding. I lost my boy Brownie, so I know how you feel. So to show our boy Jake some love, everyone comment down below RIP Bailey. I'm sending you and your family my condolences, my boy. And the movie he submitted was Meth Gator. Come
What?
on, Jake. A movie about an alligator that ate so much meth that it grew to 30 feet and now.
Oh, this is like
wants more meth.
Cocaine Bear. You guys remember that movie? It was popular for about a solid 2 weeks and it died.
I miss Velocipaster. Movies like this just baffle me because it's like script writers, directors.
That's what I'm
Were
saying.
y'all on meth when y'all thought of this? And this isn't the only one of these movies either. This type of movie damn near has its own category. If you don't want to watch Meth Gator, there's also Meth Crabs, Cocaine Shark, Cocaine Bear,
Yep,
which I
there
heard
is.
is the best one, Cocaine Cougar, Cocaine Crabs from outer space, and the most ridiculous one of all, Crack-Coon.
From outer space. Oh, they wanted to add a wild factor.
On y'all, crack. They know what they was doing with that last one. What be blowing my mind the most though is these are all actual movies, like in length. Like Crack-Coon is an hour and a half. An hour and a half of what? Like I know most of these are about just the animal killing people, but bro, what else is there?
What was that?
The Chevy
What was that
Silverado
mark?
1500 and best-in-class standard cargo bed volume.
The
What
next
was that
movie sent
mark?
by the- These are about just the animal killing people, but
Let me see it again.
an hour and a half of what? Like I know most of these are about just the animal killing people, but
That has to be the worst fake blood I've ever seen. That's literally. All right. Honestly, that's a marker. That's a marker.
this is definitely a movie. This movie is a low budget movie, and
That
I mean
doesn't
very
surprise
low
me.
budget. About an ex-pastor
Jeez,
who, after
36K?
losing his parents to an accident. This is the accident, by the way.
Wait, I saw
He
this.
couldn't afford
I didn't
fire
see it, but I
effects,
remember him
he
going over it in a
drives-
different video.
Yes, drives to China to help rediscover his faith. And after getting attacked by ninjas, yes,
Yeah, he gets
ninjas,
attacked.
he's handed this tooth that curses him with the ability to become a
Maybe it's a different
dinosaur.
video.
Yes,
No.
a dinosaur.
They were made by the same people. I remember it.
This movie is so random. I thought Hoodwinked was crazy, but the plot of this movie is literally the pastor Doug and his hooker girlfriend Carol. I'm not even being mean, by the way, she's actually a prostitute. Are on a mission to take down this church. Why, you may be asking? Well, because the church is ran by this ninja clan who, by using Christianity and Coca-Cola, plan
Maybe
on
this
achieving
was the
world
movie.
domination. I didn't make any of that up. I'm not gonna lie, for all its craziness, this was one of the funnest ones to watch of the video. The dinosaur suit looked so bad.
No, this was it. This was it. This definitely was it.
Scenes that didn't make
I
any
remember the
sense.
dinosaur
Like at the
suit.
end when this ninja attacks
Yep.
Carol, but then he just starts crying. Like, bro, wouldn't y'all go to kill her? Or even before that, when Doug arrives to confront the ninjas and finds out one of them is his brother. Like, okay.
Why?
And then he just kills him with no
Didn't
remorse.
didn't he go to China? Or going to China? Why would his
Frown, nothing. Alright. This is one of those movies that's good to watch with friends if you got nothing else to watch. That's what I was saying. And
This is like a
honestly,
Tubi movie. Whenever you get along with all your friends and then you just hang out and say, all right, let's just pick a random fucking movie and just see, all right, so we're just going to pick a random movie and see what one's the worst.
I'm
They're never
all
good,
This next one
but they're
comes in from Aura.tla
sometimes
on
mediocre.
Instagram, who submitted the movie The Package and says, pure trauma I got from watching this. And you want to pass that on to us, right? In this one, we follow a group of teens who are going on a camping trip. And before I even get to the actual stuff, let me just tell y'all how weird this movie is within the first 5 minutes. When one of the teens is about to leave his crib and he's saying bye to his family, Korn just starts playing on the TV. No joke. One of his friends' screen mirrors or like connects via Bluetooth
What?
or something and starts straight up playing BBW Korn. First few minutes, right in front of his family. So keep that in mind. So yeah,
Okay.
we follow these teens go on a camping trip and everything's going smoothly. They set up camp, bust open a few cold ones, and then one of them actually cuts off their piece. Why do y'all send me this stuff? This movie's not about a camping trip at all. It's about a group of teenagers who have to help their friend reattach his Johnson after he cut it off. That's the whole movie. Just them running
That's the
around,
plot? Yo, bro, I have a movie idea. That's like, whatever. Dude, let's start a podcast. Dude, I have a movie idea. Dude, I'm gonna become a rapper.
dropping it and
It's
trying
never
to get it back
good.
to him in perfect condition. This is so weird. There's literally a scene where like
There is
venomous
no
snake bites
chance
the
this
egg.
money.
You know
not
what you
money.
gotta do
There's
to get
no
the poison
chance
out,
this
right?
movie
Yeah, I'm
made
done
money.
talking about this one. For those wondering though, he did get his Johnson back.
This is
good.
definitely the
Really
weirdest
good.
one in the video.
This one was sent in by Ken from the Discord server last video. Was good, Ken. And I
Okay,
spoke about it.
I actually get this one because if you really think about it, it is a girl being attached to a bee. A girl choosing a bee. Just by the way, bees live for 30 days. So, and she chooses a bee over her, I think, husband. Like, what? Why?
A
Doesn't
bit
make
last
sense.
time, I didn't get to really dive in deep. You know, get into the nitty gritty. We all know B movie, a movie about a bee named Barry who, after graduating college and not wanting to get stuck in a boring job, meets a human and accidentally discovers that humans consume and use honey. And so he decides to sue the entire human race. Don't know how that makes sense, but you know, it's B movie.
How to
There's
Be
a lot of
Alive.
weird stuff in this movie.
How to Be Alive. I guess isn't this movie made by Disney or Pixar? I don't fucking remember. But in realistic times, obviously it's not realistic because it's a movie.
Bees out
But
here
the
making
bee
cars
would
when
be
they can
dead
fly.
before
Bees
court
going to
even would
college
start.
for some reason. Bees even out here dating their cousins. That's probably the most relatable one. But what I really want to talk about in this movie is I don't even know what
Pretty
to call
relatable.
it. The situationship, the love triangle between Barry, Vanessa,
Yes.
and Ken. Bro, this is inexcusable. You know how messed up it is that Ken, I just realized y'all got the same name, Ken. Ken has to just sit there and tolerate his girl chilling with, cooking for, and getting rizzed by his allergies. It's already bad enough that he's not human, but she's pretty much leaving him for the enemy. That would be like me coming home and walking in on my girl in bed with a shrimp or a cat or a shrimp cat. I would be sick. The most messed up part is in this movie, the boyfriend Ken, he's supposed to be like the one that's tripping. He's the goofy one, over the top, the one we all laughed at as a kid. Haha, he's bad, his girl's into bees. But no, he's the only
No, but then you realize it now, and it's like, what the fuck is she thinking? It's a bee.
one. What do a bee and a human even have in common? As much
Nothing.
as racist people say otherwise, none
Go
of
in the
us come
court,
shades
that's
of
what.
yellow. I can see why he crashed out and tried to kill Barry. This is ridiculous. And before any of y'all say Barry didn't have romantic feelings for Vanessa, oh yeah, then why does this movie have a deleted scene where Barry is trying to call off their wedding that he planned? Oh, bet you ain't know about that, did you?
I didn't.
With Google Play Games.
Wait,
you can play
is this
along.
sausage? Is this
Unlock
sausage
bigger screens.
party? Is this what it's called?
Sausage party.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video.
Good.
Where it
Don't
started.
remember. It's about these sentient food and grocery store items who see us humans as gods. Stop it, bro. Even Celtics fans go grocery shopping from time to time, and those are the least godly things
Celtics.
on earth. And after a group of them find out what humans really be doing with our food, they start trying to warn the other items. And this movie is like the dark Toy Story for foods, because we really see how messed up stuff looks from their perspective. Like they had this whole scene that looked like Omaha Beach on D-Day with grapes, Oreos, PB&J all getting brutally murked, and it looks super intense and super scary and super sad, when in reality it was just a cleanup on aisle 5. But this movie really did have me feeling bad for my food. Like if I had known my salami and plantains were really going through it like that, then I wouldn't have. No, that's a lie. I'm still eating them. But weirdest of all,
Yeah,
this
you're
movie
still
had me
eating
worried
them,
that my
bud.
salami and plantains might be trying to get freaky deaky with each other. Yes, that's the
What?
worst part of this movie. It's not what us humans do to our food or the literal evil douche running around. It's all the freaky tension throughout this movie. Like these food
They're
items were itching to
food.
get one in. And don't get me wrong, it's funny. But that is a scary concept.
Hey,
if you
so Larry
ask
the
me.
Cucumber.
I would hate to have finished doing groceries and the second I walk out my kitchen, these dudes start trying to get their freak on. Like imagine just hearing The Weeknd coming from your fridge and you don't know what's going on. And the movie wasn't subtle about it either. I mean, the title, bruh. Read the title. We literally follow a wiener and a curvy hot dog bun, and their goal is to get up inside each other. I'm not pausing that. That's actually their goal. And all this tension builds up and gets released. You see, I'll pause that one. Pause on that. At the very end of the movie, where we got the freakiest, most adult, most out-of-pocket food scene in any movie ever. I literally can't show this, so I'm gonna throw up a huge censored bagel or something and break down what happens. But be warned, it's graphic. So first, the wiener and the bun start all
Oh.
over the top shelf in front of everyone. And then, out of nowhere, the taco comes in with her leg and so then the other foods are like, damn, I don't want to be left out. So then they all start
It's a
at
gangbang?
angle, and then they
What?
and just when you thought it was over, the bagel comes in and with his elbow, and then he. It was crazy. I mean,
Straight ear rape.
all over the place.
Let's just
and in the end, they all
Take
just
the
hung up
headphones
at
off.
the same time.
for
So,
now
it was
until
pretty
this
much a Diddy
blurry
party for
shit
food.
gets
But those
off.
are the more silly animated movies. That's not the ones that are hard to watch. Like a movie like The Human Centipede.
All right, so that's where we're gonna end today's video, and I'll be posting my second part of the reaction to this tomorrow. So this is the weirdest movies I've ever watched, and this is just such a long video that I wanted to split this in 2 parts. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really liked looking at these movies, him overviewing them, and I'll see you guys in the next one.